Yahooboy no laptop.
Yes, man, this is a big issue right now. Hushpuppi is one of the biggest Yahooboy in the world history, and now somebody came out to say, have you seen a Yahooboy that lasts up to 5 years, or after 5 years you should point her and see? Because yes, it's like a compression of your whole life, money that you are supposed to get in your whole life being used up in 5 years. And that is the story of Yahooboy. And I'll be talking about this thing, how it actually culminated into something that is reaching the climax, and the people that we are to blame also within the society. Before I dive in to talk about this whole issue of Yahooboys, I still got some kind of interesting stories to actually talk about, and all you have to do is to sit back, relax, listen, because I got a lot of dope content out here. Guys, some interesting stories are here, and I want to give it to you hot. We got something on Wizkid. A lot of people are talking about Wizkid at this point in time. It's all interesting for us to understand that Wizkid has been grossing in a lot of awards lately, and we can't talk achievement in music industry in Nigeria in recent time without calling out Wizkid at this point in time. Recently, Wizkid's Essence featuring Thames, ranks #1 on Rolling Stones 50 best songs of 2021 list. That is something that a lot of people are now celebrating Wizkid about, and I kind of understand this to an extent that when Wizkid actually made the song Essence with Thames, Wizkid himself never thought that the song is going to hit the world like this, because he focused on that. He got Damian Marley and other people. They didn't really focus on this one until the world gave this one attention, and Wizkid decided to make a doulos of that and put it out there. And all the same, we have to say, like, kudos to Wizkid, kudos to the producer of that song, that is a legendary beat, and then kudos to everybody that worked behind that. I have interesting this thing. This guy you're seeing on the screen right now, that is a person of Kabi. Is worth $2 million. That is net worth without saying a single word. This guy became $2 million rich without saying a word, making TikTok videos. According to the report I have here, said 21-year-old Senegalese-born Kabi Lame, who lost his job as a factory worker in March 2020 as a result of coronavirus pandemic that hit the world, started creating TikTok videos where he sarcastically called out people complicating simple tasks. This guy does not say a word. In less than a year, this guy is worth about $2 million. That is a huge one. That is a big thing that a lot of people are talking about. There's money in creative industry, and at this point in time now, this guy will be saying that, man, thank God they sacked me for that work and all those kind of things. And I bet you it's all interesting. Let's go back to the story of Yahooboys. The Yahooboy story is one pathetic story that is, plaguing the world, especially Nigeria right now, giving us a kind of branded bad names. The young people are being called Yahooboys, by even our own parents and police force at this point in time. Somehow, some people have come out to say, yes, when you check the discussions on social media right now, you understand that most musicians like Olamide, Olamide, like Nice, and a lot of others, Kelly Hamson, actually glorified the Yahooboys in their music, and that could be an effect that what we are seeing right now, because a lot of people saw it as more of a fashion than something like a crime. And the history of Yahooboy in Nigeria, Yahooboys in Nigeria, is now something that we are trying to understand over time. Some people will tell you, say, politicians are Yahoo boys also. These people, they last in the game more than 10, 20, 50 years in the game, still doing Yahoo over and over again. But Yahoo Plus is what we are talking about. Have you seen somebody who's doing Yahoo Plus, doing all those sort of things, last a period of 5 years? That is one thing I'm yet to actually see. Man, somebody else raised that question on social media, spoke about your boys, either like compressing their enjoyment of lifetime into 5 years, leave that, and then either die, land in trouble, and the rest. We have the story of Hushpuppi, the biggest Yahoo boy runner in history, and this guy is now living with the US Marshals, and this guy is suffering a lot for that. He decided to say, let me plead guilty, and then so that they can reduce J10, but he is actually struggling right now. This guy will bag no less than 20 years. That is what a lot of people are now kind of analyzing, saying that, man, based on what is happening. But away from Hushpuppi, in our streets these days, we see Yahoo boys, they make it like a fashion than a crime. Man, there's something really wrong with this society now. That is something I'm beginning to understand. But some persons will argue that it is as a result of situational drift theory, and that is why some people are taking to the life of crime. But that is not enough excuse. That is something I kind of understand over time. Man, I'm going to win the Grammys. That is coming in from Whitemoney. He said, I'm going to win the Grammys someday. Some people, he is responding to critics after he released a song. That song was critically kind of criticized by a lot of music fans out there. A lot of his fans spoke against that Whitemoney, you need to do other things than music, so that you don't go feel like Effie and all those things. And some persons say that they need to apologize to Effie, because Effie is even better than Whitemoney musically. Let me read out what this person said. He said, Whitemoney, don't waste that fun on music, thank you. Another person said, Whitemoney should invest the money someplace else and leave music. That is what they are now saying. Whitemoney, I hope you are hearing these guys. They are trying to advise you based on your recent stunts on musicals. What is your own take about this kind of story? Young Erikina, Yahoo boy no laptop, or Olamide is what I'm leaving you with right now. Before I jump off, finally, I want you guys to kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button below and the bell notification icon. And I thank you guys for actually watching my videos, sharing my videos across social media platforms. I love you guys. Keep on supporting Free Wednesday.